You are the artist of Outcast, and one thing I love about your artwork is the small beats you take for the small moments. So what made you decide to do that with the book?
Well, that was actually something that Kirkman had thought of. It was something he wanted to really try with the book. He wanted to, I think a lot of success in horror is atmosphere, you know, and it's something that's like a little harder to do in comic books or in print media, kind of stuff. But so it was a way to kind of like capture that kind of stuff, like kind of capture little moments, add a little extra atmosphere. So that was something Kirkman wanted to try, and then so he told me about it, and then I kind of went back and like tried it out, and then once I got the hang of it, I think it's a really great tool to kind of add those little moments and little extra focus beats and stuff like you said. So it's been awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, I would say no. So to give Kirkman credit for that, though, unfortunately.
You both get credit, so you do draw it. So, so how did you get involved with this project?
Kirkman contacted me basically. It was something that he was dreaming up as far as like a project he wanted to do, and he kind of just contacted me. We've known each other for years. We've run in the same circles and stuff like that. Like it's not we were best friends or anything like that, but we've known it for years, even before like the huge Walking Dead craziness. And so and he just kind of contacted me with this idea, and it was coincided perfectly with I was looking to try and find something that's like long term. And so I've been hopping around from like miniseries to miniseries, or like a one shot or this and that, and I felt like I was like kind of like scattered. And I was like, I really want to find somewhere I could just kind of like sit and do one thing for a while and see what that's like as far as like being a creator. And he contacted me about this idea, and horror I love. So I was like, sweet, this sounds amazing, I'm in.
Awesome. Now the TV show's coming out relatively soon. So did you know it was going to be a TV show first, or did it come after?
It's at the risk of saying like oh, it was a TV show first, or it was make it sound like we don't care about the comic book. Like a lot of people kind of do that, because we focus on the comic book to make that as best as possible, regardless of what it was going to be. But you can't avoid the fact that Kirkman has a #1 TV show, you know, and all that other stuff. So anything he does is going to be looked at like to be turned into another property, you know, another TV property or movie or property or whatever it is. So like people were looking for him. So it was always on the table immediately, like, you know, even before I got on. It was something that was like in development possibly, but there was no like definite kind of thing. And he actually said, I remember him saying too, like he was like, you know, this may happen and this and that, whatever TV show, but I really want to make it a comic book because at the end of the day, he loves comics. Obviously, he still writes 3 monthly books now, I think, right? And whatever else, he writes a tons of stuff. So like, which he doesn't have to do. I mean, with the success of Walking Dead, he could just be like sit back and like do nothing really, I guess. Just count his money. But he loves comic books, and so he's like, this book, so this property too. Like, I want to make sure it's a comic book. So it may never be a TV show. I don't know. It looks like maybe we'll have an opportunity, but maybe not. Whatever. But I want to make it a thing. So it was always on the table, and now you know, now it's actually happening next year.
Are you involved with the television show at all?
I'm more just the comic book guy. You know, I came in as that kind of thing. Like, aside from not knowing anything about Hollywood or like that whole side of it, like I don't. I also just like, you know, I'm the comic book guy, so I just try to make that as best as possible and let him, you know, or he does all the other craziness and deals with all the people, takes the meetings, everything. I mean, it's easier for him because, you know, he writes like, you know, it takes him 2 seconds to write a script. I had to sit down and draw it. You know? He's like, yeah, you know, I feel bad for Charlie Adler when he's like, oh, zombie attack, and like Charlie Adler has like, okay, sitting there all day drawing zombies, you know. So, but you know.
Awesome. So one of my last questions is that I'm doing a documentary on the modern female superhero. So what is the modern female superhero to you?
The
modern female superhero. Yeah. If you have an opinion on it.
I have an opinion on it. I have a big opinion. No. I mean, it's a whole. I feel like it's a hot topic now. It's become a thing because for some reason, a female fan base was ignored for many years in the comic industry, and people are kind of realizing that, like, no, there actually are a ton of women who read comic books, love comic books, and this and that, and I think not having somebody like to point to or to kind of like identify with was a severe like hole in the industry for a while. So I'm really happy. I think it's been like kind of turning around. I mean, I think it's great. I love any kind of diversity of any kind, you know, like whether it's you know, whatever culture, whatever male, female, whatever it is, like, you know, represent everybody should be represented and this and that, whatever. At the end of the day, I love storytelling. So, like, you know, anything that's gonna pull somebody in, whether it's because it's a female superhero or a black superhero or a Spanish superhero or something like that, or I think there was like some Muslim superheroes they've been doing, you know, that, and that's gonna pull more readers in and kind of show them how amazing the medium is and what it can do, and have them enjoy themselves and bring like some kind of thing. Like, I'm all for it, all that. So.
Well, who is your favorite female superhero?
Oh, now you're putting me on the spot. I could say Wonder Woman, but that might be cliche. just to pick like the biggest, whatever. But let me think. I mean, Jean Grey. I always loved like X-Men when I was younger, and X Factor, especially like when Walt Simonds was doing it, and like you know, Scott and Jean and stuff were on X Factor and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go Jean Grey just to be different and not pick the biggest superhero one.
Awesome. Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.